Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And today we're bringing you a silent meditation where we invite you to meditate along with us. Teri and I will be behind scenes meditating together. And after 25 minutes or so, we'll come back on and share with you the messages that Spirit shared with us. Teri is going to play some beautiful music to get us in the mood for the meditation. Teri, thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you, Ruth, and good morning, everyone.
So, friends, just let's go ahead and we'll just get comfortable, find a place where you're not distracted, and we will see you in 25 minutes. Thanks. And we're back. Teri, can you hear me?
I do hear you.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You don't hear me? Okay, let me see if my microphone might have changed. Nope, microphone's the same.
Now I can hear you. Okay, we're good.
Can you hear me now?
Huh? Yes, I can.
Okay.
Well, that was interesting. It's still, I think we're not done. There's more there for us to discover. Um, so, started with on Enlightened World Network. The earlier post was an episode of NDE with Peggy Robinson. Excuse me. And the interview of the near death experience was with Earthquake Kelly. And it's 2 hours in length. The first hour is about the part of his life where he was walking in the shadow. He would do mystical is the wrong word, sort of voodoo type spells on folks, and really walking in the darkness. He had a near death experience at that time and witnessed hell. Then a couple situations where, under most normal accounts, he would have been killed, but he was spared. And then he became a minister, a minister, a reverend. And the second half of the interview is about walking in the light, and just such an interesting juxtaposition. So we started off talking about that, and Teri, you want to add something to that, and then we'll go on.
Well, I haven't listened to that episode yet, so I don't know his experience, but yeah, I think everything in life here on earth is about the contrast, walking in light, walking in darkness. And what does that look like to each of us individually? It's not something that I can look at your experience and know what you've been through and know how it affected you. But we each have our own individual demons, I guess we can say it that way, the things that we go through, the fires that we encounter when we go through life.
So during the meditation, we were with Divine Mother and Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. And Divine Mother said, so we had a conversation about free will and the shadow side, the light side. And Divine Mother said, those who walk in the light do not need to fear the darkness. She said, if you keep walking in the light, you don't need to worry about being deceived or being misled. And she showed me a visual of somebody walking in the light. And when we talk about walking in the light, we're talking about higher vibrational thoughts, higher vibrational living, and walking with spirit and being consciously aware of yourself as a spiritual being and embracing the spiritual divinity and just staying in that higher light. And so that's what we're referring to. So she was showing me this person walking in this high vibrational life and being aware of the shadow side. And Teri, can you describe the shadow side when we talk about that?
Yeah, from what I understand, each of us has the capability of really going to those dark places. Like I know you had shared with me a little bit about this person and the things that he had done, especially delving into voodoo and all of the dark energy. And it's always there. We have both. We have the contrast. So in each of us, we have that capability. At any point, we can turn to that dark side and do the things that are unthinkable, that we as society judge that that's wrong, and that is a judgment. But there are things like acts against humanity, like the mass shootings, murders, those things that we as a society deem that that's unfathomable for a person to do. But all of us have a part of us that has that capability. And what do? We hopefully will look at that and say, no, not today. Today, I choose to stay in the light. But it is a choice. That's why it's called free will. When we come here on this earth, we have that choice that we make every day. And sometimes it's every minute, as some of us struggle with that shadow side. Some people go to the depression, the thoughts that keep coming in that are not of the light. And so it's a constant battle for some people to say, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give in to that shadow self. I'm going to stay strong. And one thing that helps is the support we get. And that's why I'm so grateful for this platform of Enlightened World Network, because we always have programs where you can listen to people's experiences or their teachings that help us when we go to that place of darkness. We can draw on what we've got in our toolbox from what we've learned from others. And that's the importance of staying in the light and staying immersed in people that are like-minded.
Yeah, beautiful, Teri. Thank you. Yes, the vision that Divine Mother showed me was this person walking in the light, very high vibrational energy, and seeing, being aware of the opportunity of the shadow side and staying in the low level energies, the hate, all of the isms, racism, bigotry, apathy, just the whole list. But she said, those who walk in the light do not need to fear the darkness. So, if we want to, blinders, if you need to, because it's helpful to you, just put on the blinders and just stay in the light, stay in the high vibration. What you put into your mind, what you put into your body, all of those things can help you either stay in the light or help you focus on the darkness, on the lower level energy. So it is completely up to us. As Teri said, sometimes it's a minute by minute decision. Are you going to get into the gossip and get into the hate and the criticism, or you can stay in the light? So I think that's really just what this message was about today. It's a reminder of the free will that we have and the opportunities that we have over and over again to make this life what we want to make it. It's our option.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Divine Mother, and Archangel Michael, and Archangel Raphael, and Earthquake Kelly, and Peggy Robinson. It was an interesting meditation today. So Teri, thank you so much for being here. Anything you want to add to that, Teri?
I would just like to invite people today at 5:15 Eastern Time. Sharon Ria is the founder of No Judgment, Just Love. And she and I have been sitting in mindful, conscious conversation. This will be our third time doing it and our last time at the moment for us to do this. And I'd like to invite people to join in today and add to the conversation. So just come in and participate if you have that time available.
Perfect. Thanks, friends. Thanks for being here. Take good care. God bless. We'll see you soon.